Hi guys, my name is Naz. Thank you for clicking on the video. Today I'm going to unbox and take a look at the Samsung Galaxy A20e, which currently retails for £169. I purchased the black color variant, but it's also available in white, blue and coral. This is a compact budget Android smartphone from the Samsung Galaxy A range. I bought this phone for my mom because her old phone is broken. My mom is elderly, has small hands and has arthritis, so she needs a phone that's small, easy to hold and easy to use. She'll only be using the phone for the basics, which is watching YouTube videos, taking pictures, recording videos, casual gaming, messaging and calling. She'll mostly be using IMO and WhatsApp. I think this phone is perfect for that. As always, I've left a link in the description where you can buy the phone. Please like, comment and subscribe to the channel. Alright, so let's quickly go over the specs before opening the box. This variant comes with an octa-core processor. It's a 1.3 GHz processor. It has 32 GB of internal memory and 3 GB of RAM. The display is a 5.8-inch LCD display. The resolution is 720 by 1560, which has a pixel density of 209 pixels per inch. So it's a very good display for a compact phone. The battery capacity is 3000 mAh, which supports fast charging. It has a 13 megapixel and a 5 megapixel dual rear camera. In the front, it has a 5 megapixel camera. The phone has dual SIM and micro SD card slots. The micro SD card slot supports up to 512 gigabytes. On paper, these specs look good enough for the basics. It's a budget smartphone, so I'm not expecting a great unboxing experience. But let's just get on with it and see what's inside the box. Alright, so at the top, it has this envelope which I believe contains all of the paperwork. So quick start guide, warranty card and the regional lock guide. To be honest, I don't know what that is. Under the paperwork is the phone. We'll leave that to the side for now. It comes with a charging brick which supports fast charging. This is the USB Type-C cable. It also comes with standard headphones and it also has a SIM ejector tool. Holding the phone, I can already feel that the phone is small and easy to hold compared to my Samsung Galaxy S10. The height is 147.7 millimeters. The width is 69.5 and the thickness is 8.3 millimeters. It's a thick phone compared to my Samsung Galaxy S10, but it's still small enough for my mum to use, I think. Let's take off the protective film and see what the phone looks like inside. Alright, so the phone is really shiny. I got the black variant. I can already tell that this is going to be a fingerprint magnet. I'm going to be using a case with this. I'll recommend you get a case as well. The back of the phone is glossy and will attract fingerprints. It doesn't feel premium, but it doesn't feel cheap either. With other budget phones, I felt the back moving when I pressed down on it. You can bend the back if you press down hard enough, but I don't think it's a big issue. I think it's really well built for its price. The back has a fingerprint sensor, dual camera and a flash. The main camera is 13 megapixels with the aperture of f1.9. The second camera is ultra wide 123 degree 5 megapixel sensor. I really like that the second camera has an ultra wide and not a zoom. The wide angle cameras come in handy more often for taking pictures. The phone does have a slight camera bump, but it's not as pronounced as some of the other phones that I've seen. On the right side, it has the volume rocker. Underneath that is the power button. On the bottom, it's got a loudspeaker, microphone, USB Type-C connection and 3.5 millimeter socket, which is always nice to see. At the top, we have another microphone for noise cancellation, and at the front, we have the front-facing 8 megapixel camera as well as the front-facing top speaker. And on the left side, we have the SIM tray. Let's take out the SIM tray and see what it looks like. Alright, so the SIM tray is out. It's good to see that the 2 nano SIMs and the SD card slot are separate. You could use the dual 2 nano SIMs as well as the SD card slot at the same time. With a lot of the other phones, you can either use one SD card and one SIM, or you can use 2 SIMs. You can't use all 3 at the same time. So it's really nice to see that you're able to use all 3 of the slots at the same time. Alright, so let's turn on the phone and talk about it for a bit. Alright, so it's the first time it's turning on. It's going to take some time. I'm going to skip all the settings. The display actually looks really good for a budget phone. The viewing angles are really good because it's an LCD screen. As you can see, the viewing angles are really good. So I'm going to set up my first fingerprint and see what that's like. Alright, so I've added the fingerprint. I'm going to lock it and see unlock it. Yep, that's pretty fast. Yep, that seems quite fast. It might actually be faster than my Samsung Galaxy S10. The S10 has an under screen fingerprint sensor, but this is actually quite fast, surprisingly fast in fact. For a budget phone, the fingerprint sensor is fast. The fingerprint sensor is placed in a really good position. I don't know how it's going to be for my mom, but for me, it's a natural position for the finger to go to. It comes with all of the typical Samsung and Google apps. Yeah, there's not that much bloatware on it. I was expecting more bloatware, to be honest. These are all of the apps that it comes with. It's not that much bloatware on it. As you can see, it's just the standard apps. The phone also has NFC, so you can use that to make contactless payments or share data quickly from one phone to another. Alright, so I'm going to quickly test the camera on this phone and see what it's like. I'm going to take a picture of this pencil pot and see what the camera is like. Alright, so it's just going to show us all of the different modes. Actually, it's got live view on it. So I'm going to take a picture of this and see what it's like. So yeah, it's got some black background blur, as you can see from this picture. With the live focus, it does add a little bit of background blur. Not very much, not as much as my Samsung Galaxy S10, but it does do a good enough job. It's also got the standard camera, so I'll take a picture of the standard camera now, and then now I'll take a picture with the wide angle. I'm going to take a quick video and show you what the video looks like. So this is the normal angle camera. This is the normal angle video camera. Currently it's well lit, so that's what the normal angle video looks like, 1080p. And now this is the wide angle video camera. This is what the wide angle looks like, 1080p. So hopefully that gives you an idea of what the video and picture quality is like. Obviously I will do a more in-depth review of this, but that should give you a good idea of what you can expect. I think the pictures are really sharp for a cheap phone. Keep in mind, this is a well-lit environment. In a well-lit environment, the picture quality and the video quality is really good from what I can see. I'll have to obviously test this out on my laptop screen and show and tell you what I think from there. I'm really surprised with this, with the display actually. It's really nice. I think it's because it's a smaller phone. That's why the display looks crisp. The pixels per inch is quite high for a phone this size. Alright, so let's go to YouTube and test the display quality. I'm gonna search up one of my own videos and see what comes up. See if I can test the video. I'm gonna see what the quality is like. Let me see if the quality is the highest. So obviously the highest it will do is 720p. But the quality looks really good. Let me see what brightness goes up to. So this is the brightest the screen will go to. It is really good quality, surprisingly good quality. It's obviously not the best. You'll get higher quality if you buy a more expensive phone, but from this phone it looks really good. For a budget phone, the quality looks really good. Let's test out one of these and see what comes up. Oh, that's an advert, so I'm going to skip the advert. Yeah, in my opinion, the screen quality looks really good. Surprisingly good for a phone this cheap. I was expecting the quality of the screen to be much worse than this. Obviously it's not as good as some of the higher end smartphones out there, but for the price you get this phone for, it is really good. This phone currently retails for £169. So I think for £169 it is good. But obviously that's the current retail price, so it might go down, it might go up in the future. So that was my unboxing and a quick look at the Samsung Galaxy A20e. Overall, I think the phone is great for the price. I've left a link in the description if you want to buy one. This is only my first impressions, and so far I think the phone looks great, but I think this is a great phone for the price. The first impressions, the screen has really impressed me. I love the viewing angles. The camera is good, it's decent quality. The phone feels snappy, but this is a new phone, so I'm not expecting it to lag already. Thank you for watching my unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy A20e. Please like, comment and subscribe for more tech and gadget review videos. See you in the next video.